Yo, Louis Wood Radio is back. We're reaching deep into the underground, connecting artists worldwide to build that global network vibe. You want laughs, truth, fire-ass music? We got all that and more. New season, Louis Wood or Louis Woody. You already know what it is.
We talking God shit, who you with when life is limitless. You built the script simultaneously while you lift the gift. Trust and only I can get us out this hill.
What's that you talk?
You know we only talking God. We talking God shit, who you with when life is limitless. You built the script simultaneously while you lift the gift. Trust and only I can get us out this hill.
What's that you talk?
You know we only talking God. In the beginning that was life, so I was let's be friends. But at the end of the night, it was by my ends. I'm on the ground with my grind. You can't deny that I'm great. The only thing you can do is up the level on hate. Trump supporters want to clean our plates, disguise the debate, killing the late. We on the slate team, and we ain't talking about holidays. Not for gunplay, but money making their way. But if you wanna take it thorough, we can make it rattle. We prepare the cattle, and we are best at battle. They said was gossip when you brought me in this, but it's my everyday struggle that got me this. It was my mama on welfare, my daddy on crack rock. The grind don't stop. I was raised by hip hop. This one for the culture, black excellent hood nurture. We was raised with virtue. It's our time. We talking God shit. Who you with when life is limitless? You built the script simultaneously while you lift the gift. Trust and only I can get us out this hill.
What's that you talk?
You know we only talking God.
Crack the side of lines then, put the paper to pen. We form Voltron, legal women and men. Destroying competition with a devilish grin. Set the pace in the race, cause we winning again. We the best Midwest, house blessings bestowed. Dominate the interstate, so these suckers will know. You can't penetrate or integrate, the dungeon is closed. Okay, we liquidate, now you're living exposed. Technique, when we speak, rap rugged and raw. Transparent and translucent, going bar for ball. Rap right like two wheels on the back of a car. Like tight like vice grips on the lid of a jar. We haven't sent, pay the rent, courtesy of the team. It's inevitable, how we severing dreams. It's commendable, how we stepped on the scene. We separating God shit from your devilish schemes.
We talking God shit, who you with when life is limitless. You built the script simultaneously while you lift the gift. Trust and only I can get us out this hill.
What's that you talk?
You know we only talking God. We talking God shit, who you with when life is limitless. You built the script simultaneously while you lift the gift. Trust and only I can get us out this hill.
What's that you talk?
You know we only talking God shit.
Yeah, God shit. Great orderly direction. Showing you how intelligence triumphs. God shit.
Welcome back to Fake Book News, where tone matters than truth, everybody rich on conversation, and accountability never logs in. This place where opinion goes platinum, facts goes triple cardboard, and screenshots count as journalism. If it made you emotional, but didn't make you smarter, it's breaking on Fake Book News. Fake Book News. Scientists are still trying to locate the gene that makes grown adults believe they're superior to other humans because of skin tone. Early results suggest it may just be insecurity with Wi-Fi access. In other news, certain government files connected to powerful people keep getting released with what officials are calling necessary redactions. Now, normally a name is one word, but in these documents, a name apparently equals 3 paragraphs, 2 pages, and a chunk of reality. Officials say nothing is being hidden while expertly dodging questions like they training for the Olympics. Meanwhile, reports say thousands of migrant children pass through the federal system and still cannot be clearly identified. Not missing toys, not missing backpacks, missing names. And in some reports, staff refer to these children as bodies. Bodies, not kids, not sons, not daughters, bodies. Fake book news just want to know, how can you hold press conferences about protecting children while misplacing thousands of them like office supplies? Leadership says they are looking into it, which is political language for please get distracted before this trends. This has been fake book news where humanity is optional, but paperwork is forever. All right. What up? Welcome to Louis Wood Radio, the Rebirth, baby. You heard what your boy tweeted to Don. We got my people's LC Raz. We got the motherfucking R&B GOAT. Jay Waiters in this bitch, man. What's cracking, fam? Man, I'm feeling quite activated today.
Yeah.
It's a few things I want to get off my chest real quick because I want to take all day today because we got some shit to get to. But just a few things I want to get off my chest today. And I want to say this. I'm going to give the Democrats, I was on their head, and I'm still on your head, though, because you still need somebody to go against Trump right now. Don't wait till the elections come, and don't think that, oh, this is just like any other election. It's not. It's something different. So start preparing for that. But I like how they got the victims and they taking some things in their own hands where they showing people what it looked like to be an actual, these are your, like some people, just like some people didn't know how never seen a black person. Y'all remember that? I don't know how, but it's places where people never seen a black person before and all this shit. All they do is see them on TV. This is now letting people see that it's Americans that look like, that are Mexicans, that are Puerto Ricans, that are Somalians, that are Haitian. You get what I'm saying? So seeing, and people that are disabled. God damn, that's the one that got me. You know what I'm saying? A disabled woman. And these motherfuckers, it's a disabled woman. Then you shot this lady 5 times, a woman. 5 times in the motherfucking leg. And y'all think that's cool. It's like, man, I'm say that to the Democrats. I'm happy y'all got your little Martin Luther King tactics going right now, letting the people see the brutality going on. But we gotta we need some more shit to combat this bullshit that's going on in the White House. Secondly, I want to tell you motherfuckers who said that Kamala Harris and Donald Trump was the same, I want to say it officially to your faces now if you're watching, you stupid motherfuckers. If you were in the wild, which we are in the wild right now, you just got motherfucking fooled by a colorful fish or snake that wanted to get close to you and bite you. Because you thought that he was the same thing as Kamala Harris. You can't even have the mind to separate through morality who is different. This person is more moral than this person. You can say they are both same as human beings and in politics, but we're talking about which way they was gonna take the country. That's what we were really talking about. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no they look better than each other and know that it's about who was gonna be better to lead this country. That's all we was talking about. But y'all was saying that these was the same people. Y'all still feel that way? I know she ain't in office and you can't say you can make up shit about it and say, oh well, yeah, you don't know what. Yeah, you're right. We don't know what she'll do, but we see what this dumbass motherfucker did, and I told you about that.
She wasn't gonna do this shit.
Come on, man. Come on. We know this. We know this.
I mean, politics is politics. We know all about politics. Get the fuck out of here. We know each side ain't shit. We know that. Get the fuck out of here. But it was gonna be better on the other side, like I stated. She had a whole plan where it showed where things was gonna be better. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the economy and stuff like that of what she had in place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all forget that, didn't you? Everything that she had in place, the motherfucker was going to get like a little increase. I mean, it wasn't going to be the greatest increase of your life, but it wasn't going to be this shit.
It wasn't
going
to
to
be
be
nothing like
been
this.
happier. So. Whatever.
Whatever. And I got one more. So that was the second one, the last one. And then I'm saying this politically, not human wise, and not if I see you on, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying politically. If you don't vote and you believe that everybody in the system is crooked and all that, and don't say nothing to me no more about anything, because you the problem too. Our people, or if you claim you about, you descendants of slaves and all that shit, they died to vote. So what the people that you claim don't care about us and all this and all, you I ain't saying you wrong about that, but you know what? The best thing is to become part of it. Sorry, I thought that, it sounds wrong, but if you don't want to be here and you don't want to be part of this government and all this shit, go live somewhere fucking else. Because we need people who want to be in there to change it, like a lot of them did. Now it's getting repealed back because the people that you help, when you do that, they actually believe what you believe and know that it could turn back to that. It ain't gonna look the same, but it can go back to that, and that's been proven 1 year into Trump's motherfucking presidency. Affirmative action gone, minority jobs, small, all that shit gone. And you can argue it. The only thing I'm gonna argue on it is it took opportunities that we earn as minorities to get everybody. I'm not like every other minority. I might not got none of that shit, but it's other minorities that probably got the mental to get that job from the federal government with you know what I'm saying? I don't got it now. Say it again, fam.
Women lost their jobs too.
A lot.
A whole bunch. Not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We talking about the thousands.
Thousands.
A lot.
Yeah.
School automatic, they lose their accreditation. Oh, that comes when you don't fund it. Duh.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't stupid. Oh, you complain about shit all the goddamn time. That don't mean take our fundings from it and then give it to ICE, because that's all you doing.
Basically.
That's all you did was take away from states to weaponize the federal government. That's all you did. That's all you doing. That's all he did. And we said this, dog. This ain't nothing we didn't say. So that's all I gotta say about that. You know what I'm saying? What y'all talking about, bro? What's popping?
Oh man, chilling, living.
Likewise. I know I'm gonna have to go holler at my mechanic. I got a transmission from him about a year ago. I knew I wasn't tripping. I got a leak. I had to do some maintenance on the road on the way home, but I got my baby back up going and stuff. Put it in the shop in the morning. But that's like, Other than that, I'm good. I was going over my songs this week and everything. Shoot, I was talking about Choir Trap 2 ready. The R&B album might be ready too. I got 16 on Choir Trap 2 and 15 on Cold Summer. So I just got to get everything arranged. We about there.
Okay. That's what's
So
up,
how do
man.
you so how do you feel about all these names that's popping up? The names that ain't popping up, the names that ain't popping up, the names that are popping up. And then how you feel about, like, I see, like, I've been like looking at the victims and the you know, with the ladies, all the ladies that's together, that's, you know, that been victimized, what have you.
Yeah.
My thing too is like, it's time for them to say some damn names too.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
You going?
I get it, but now it's time for them to open their damn mouth too.
They already listen. This what we didn't. This is what Trump brought to the forefront of what really goes on now. You know what I'm saying? So what happens with these victims that come out? If they come when they come after Trump or somebody powerful, they come against lawyers now.
Mm-hmm.
So soon
That
as you
is true.
say they do this, they did this, they kind of sue you. And then now it becomes a legal thing where they can't say their name unless, you know, they got to abide by whatever they had to abide by.
Glad to clear that up for.
So
I want to hear them say some names.
Yeah,
But I
that-
got why they can't though.
you know, that's
I got
man,
you.
that's that Trump. You see how Trump get
Right.
down?
Right, because he will. Yeah, they be murdered somewhere.
And my thing is, murder can be done life-wise and financial-wise, to where you
Financial-wise,
can't,
yeah.
or what you call it, your character-wise, all that, bro. Just
Destroy your character, can't get a job.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing.
Nothing.
He run the government, so you talking about food stamp, you ain't even getting that. Up, so and so, up.
gone.
It's true too, man. At my job a
fucked
couple
up.
years ago, one of the president's wives came to the job, and you know, service came to did they screening and everything. And I was in there talking that noise. Let's just say it was bushes in the grass. I'll say it like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Man, me saying whatever I said, it got caught on the recording. They took me off schedule. So listen to what Tweezy and LC was saying, man. Stuff been set up a long time ago. That's just a small example to show y'all. And I'm over the security. Like, so
Exactly.
they let me go because I'm light, but understand how this go when it comes to politics, people.
Oh, it's politics big time. All them, like I said, I'm in the union, bro, and being an African American in the union, it's not a lot of us. When I go to different contractors, it's a few of us as far as on the comm side. You know what I'm saying? It's only a few
Yeah.
of us. Even when I working for RJP, it was at one point I was the only black person there. Where people were like, damn, I don't never see no. But with that minority shit going on, minority participation, where some jobs you gotta have minority participation, they'll hire you just to get them jobs.
Mm-hmm.
But if it wasn't for that, you know, they really wouldn't fuck with you. And this is just natural shit. It don't matter if you good, bad, whatever the case may be, because they already got who they want in there. So when that shit went away, motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you no more like that. Cause they, especially if cause as you can see, they don't tell you to your face. They can laugh with you. They can do, that's why they talk so much. I used to trip out, why y'all, and I'm talking about white people, yes. White men, yes. Why they talk so much. Like they talk so much, like it's a whole lot of talking going on and complaining and all that shit is because they covering up what they really don't like. And they really don't like that I'm sitting with them for real. And that's just, they ain't
Talk about
gonna,
it.
you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna flat out and tell you, but once that work gets slow or shit like this Trump shit happen, you'll see how people really feel. Like, to get your money, we all get it. You got to get your money. So that's really, you just got to want to do it. It's not they make you business it. Like, make it
worth your while to do, make you spend money. But if they don't do that, we know what's going on. We've been seeing it. We were getting what we wanted to get out the government for the most part because, killings were still happening. All shit, life period. But it's definitely not like it was in the 60s and all that shit. Right. It's definitely not like that. If you don't know that it ain't like that, when motherfuckers where it's getting back like that rhetoric-wise, because back in the 60s, it was governors. The only reason, and I said this, man, listen, what's happening with ICE is backwards to what happened in the 60s. They sent the National Guard in to help us. Like, stop people from beating motherfuckers, to help them, make them, hey, they want to come in, what's wrong? What's wrong with that? They want to kill motherfucking, it wasn't just it was the police, it was the courts in Alabama. Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, Georgia, them states, their governors was like, fuck black people. You know what I'm saying? All the judges in there was like, fuck black. That's why you could you can take them to court. You won't win in court. You gotta take these motherfuckers to Supreme Court where you can get out of there and they can actually motherfucking be like, hey, this is the rules in this court. Down in this state court, they trying to make our good niggers to keep them where they want to be and keep them there. You down here agitating our niggers and like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? What is you talking about?
Right.
Why wouldn't, I guess there's 4 things I want to get off. Because this is what I'm going to say, man. This is where we should be with racism, when it's a certain part of the white male and female race that feels like they're superior or whatever this thing is. I peeped them, dog. Go look at this shit on YouTube about all these right-wing conservative militias.
Malicious.
Yeah, malicious.
Oh, yeah.
Same motherfuckers that was at January 6th. Same motherfuckers they hiring for ICE. This is who these people are. And these are the people, this is who you have to be looking at and weary of, because their minds, listen, I will call this a mental thing, to think that somebody that's not your color is not a human being, or you're superior than them just because of your color. I don't care if you're black, white, all that. You can feel good about yourself. I get that. That's not what I'm saying. But for you to think and want to overthrow a country, kill the people that you're saying are inferior to you, or whatever the word is, for you to go there, you have to have a mental problem. Listen, I give you the benefit of the doubt in 1600. I give you because hey, you didn't know nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's 2026. If you can't understand that we the shit, black people, Spanish people that's not whatever these people saying they are the superior, whatever, we the shit, man. You can't tell me that I can't do what you do if I want to do it. I can't be you because I wouldn't want to be you in the first place. But I can do that job just as good as you can if I was trained and was taught how to do it. And I believe some people can't do it. Some white people can't do it. Some black people can't do it. Some Chinese people can't do it. That goes through all factors of life. But for you to feel like we don't belong here in America and this is an all-white country, I'm just want to say this. Something is really, really wrong with you. And I feel kind of sorry for you to have so much of that anger in your heart that you would take vacation from your good job to go down on January 6th and commit a crime against the Constitution of America.
And where you live at. That's crazy.
God damn. You have to be sick. You have to be going through hell right now. Because you supposed to be doing what right now with, and what we supposed to be doing? Still slaves? What I'm trying to figure out what they trying to get. Want us all to be poor? What is it? Talk to me.
That's what it is. They want to maintain being superior, and then they try to point out or try to act like all black or Africans or Hispanic people, most of them anyway, like we got attitudes and stuff. It's just no. Sometimes you trying us too much, and we get fed up. And it's not always aggression or fighting or whatever, but we've been putting them in their place the last 10, 15 years, 20 years, and you know, it's been longer than that, but I hate to say caught up with a lot of things, but we know paperwork a little better now.
Yeah,
So
you ain't,
that's what it is.
yeah. We doing what we supposed to been doing. It ain't our fault that
Yeah.
you stupid, what you call them, your ancestors or whoever the case may be, decided to bring our fly ass over here, and y'all didn't know we was gonna get down like that. I think that's what's hurting them. You can't. Yeah, I get it. If I was them type of people, that man, back in the day we used to, I don't think that's a proud thing to say, but I can. That's something proud that we used to have slaves and now I work for one. Ooh, I know how that would hurt you, but it shouldn't hurt you because you were wrong back then.
And didn't care. And didn't try to change it. So now, then the whip done got cracked. You don't know how to react.
They do. That's what's
It's
happening with Trump.
In a malicious way.
That's the only way you can act if it's that.
Yeah.
That's how retarded and slow it is.
Yeah.
They showed this, man. They act like this haven't been done before. Like other people saying, black people, hey, listen. Shut the fuck up and peep that this been done before. And how did they win? By showing you some of you slow ass white people. Listen, just look at this shit. Somebody come and peacefully sit by you, order some food, pay their money, black and white people, and y'all beat their ass. Or a little girl want to go to school with other white people. You know what y'all do? Y'all on her ass. Y'all trying to throw shit away. Throw shit at her. And these grown people, grown white people, men and women, yelling nigga to this little bitty girl. Yeah, that's white history. You know what I'm saying? This is reality. You know what I'm saying? So what they doing now today, because Trump's slow ass, because he doing what he gonna do anyway. You know what I'm saying? He been on this shit, but people try to kiss his ass because he a fucking whatever he called himself. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna go in, get these January 6th protesters, terrorists who went to jail. You pardon them. Put them on ice, and they whooping motherfuckers' ass, citizens' ass, killing them, talking shit to them, calling them bitches, degrading them. And you think that that's cool? As the president and as politicians and the people that's over the shit. Y'all voted for that shit. That's cool? That's how idiotic y'all are. That's how sick those type of people are. I don't care if they black or white. That's how stupid you are. You're showing how brutal and ignorant and evil you are. Now I understand why some people call, and I'm not talking about all white people, but I understand the devil word now. Because
Mhm.
that's all it that to have that in you, bro. Can you just imagine somebody taking a person, hanging them, and then cutting their nuts off?
That's pretty fucking evil.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
What-
Dude,
Why does your mind go to that place to do some shit like that? Think about that as a human being.
I was just gonna say that. Like, how do you think about that?
Yeah, we
How
gonna,
you
we
think that
gonna
you
go
can
get him,
survive?
cut his nuts off, and hang him out with a tree. Like, who fucking thinks about that?
Yeah.
who does who? And my thing is feel shame. Feel shame, motherfucker. You should.
Yeah, they quick to say, oh, that wasn't us. That was my ancestors or my great.
Do
That's
you
your
denounce
bloodline.
it?
You ain't doing nothing to change the shit.
Right. Do you denounce it though? Seriously.
A lot of them still living off their wealth. Come on now.
Some of them want to still do that shit. That's
Facts.
what I'm saying. And it's
it's
weird
still
and it's
going on.
fucked up.
And
Nah, we
sports
still have to-
entertainment is still going on.
We
You
still
know,
have to remember. We still have to remember these people aren't that old now.
No.
No, not at all.
I'm 53.
No.
The
Put it
shit
like
just
this.
stopped in the 60s. Supposedly stopped. Where we got more rights and all those things. That was just in the 60s, my friend.
I don't know if y'all remember last year it went viral, a clip of Jerry Jones in his heyday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he want to clean it up and no, that's how you felt. It's just you still living. And you still
Exactly.
feel like that. And since you don't have so much money and power, you really don't give a fuck. That's really what it is.
Yeah,
And you can handle these players like slaves.
They had Stephen A. on his nuts and shit. I
Right.
remember that shit because I watched Sports Center. And so he all on his nuts. Oh yeah, you know it was a time and he probably was there and man, get the
Yeah, you know
fuck
why he was
outta
there.
here. If you was there, you know why he was there. Get the fuck out of here. He wasn't just there because he just was no.
No,
He was
that-
there. If that was the case, he'd have been on the other side trying to protect somebody from shit from happening. That's it, my guy.
That boy called him and said, "Hey, save me, Stephen A. Here go $2 million."
Real quick. Hey,
Who would
real
think he'd
quick.
be living? Who would
Real
think
quick.
he'd
You
be
see
living
how
in this
fast he went
era?
away too? That motherfucker went fast. That motherfucker went away faster than a viral TikTok rapper.
48 hours, 48,
No.
72 hours, we ain't heard nothing else.
Nothing else.
That's what I'm. Hey,
Jerry Jones would think he'll be living in this era where everything done changed like this.
oh man,
He part of good old boys back in the day.
you know he is. You know he's still down with it, man. And them motherfucking Einstein, whatever Epstein files, bro. It's a joke. I don't even think we should even be tripping off that. I get whatever the fuck whatever that bullshit ass motherfucker did. If y'all can't give us real actions and criminality, I don't give a fuck what the Epstein fucking
Facts.
list is. We can just imagine who was on that bitch.
Facts, because this shit getting drug out a little bit too long, if you ask me.
It,
Anybody
a
else?
million pages of nothings.
Come on now.
Man,
Man.
stop that shit. Yeah, now I don't even give a fuck now. I thought
I
we was
don't give a damn.
I don't give a fuck.
it
Then
came
all the
out-
shit, they keep it back.
It
all
came-
real people that's on it.
and my thing is, what you gonna do? What are y'all talking about? If you gonna bring them out, we know Trump on there. They was kicking it like a motherfucker. We been
Yeah.
hearing about Donald Trump, man.
A lot of
Come on.
celebrities on there, man. Like,
Right, Tweezy. What are you gonna do? No, you're absolutely right. Bring all that shit out, names come out. Okay, what the fuck you gonna do now?
Nothing. Cause they not doing shit with Trump now. Well,
Nothing at all.
I'm sitting here. Oh, I got some shit for y'all too for the game show. But yeah, y'all can just imagine, bro. I'm gonna say this, man. What
Tweezy, I'm
president-
gonna have to call somebody in for an answer today for LC.
Oh, these gonna be some good ones too. Y'all might know them. You never know.
Yeah,
But,
I was on fire last week.
Oh yeah. Hey, all I can say is, bro, Trump, look up how many lawsuits Trump got going on in his first year, or just period as a president, and compare it to everybody else's. Ever since Trump got in, period, because probably Biden shit was probably because of Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? But ever since you look at how many he got till now, it's a significant amount of lawsuits against him and him initiating them. And that's what he's doing. This is an attack on democracy. We said this shit already, though. But hopefully people starting to actually see it with their own eyes and kind of look at the political climate and be like, hold up, man. Nah, I understand. Because my thing is, to be superior in America, I think the only thing that you can be really superior in is getting money. Now, trying to stop people from getting money and all that type of shit, that's not what the government's supposed to help us live comfortably in America. You have your factions of people. You know what I'm saying? You got your broke, you got your poor people, you got your people who cool in that lane. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Might do a lot of complaining, but they not doing what they supposed to actually try to get there. Then you got people who is trying to get up there. If you can't get, how can I say it? Millions, you might, you know what I'm saying? You have to have a mind to get millions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But to get a house, crib, or a retirement, you can get that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, you gotta know the more people we get, the you know, the more it's gonna be more competition. And that's just real talk. It's gonna be more competition. But rolling back rights, rolling back shit like minority participation, and I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna talk on that because a lot of people, as even with the low percentage of people that was that they let get it, it was enough to make a few people, you know, some, millions of thousands of people household better for colored people, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just honestly. So I'm just not seeing why you would take those things away in this country unless you trying to, number one, appease racist people who feel like we don't deserve it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or you are that. And to me, Donald Trump has always used racist tactics. You know what I'm saying? He's always used it. He always used it. So that's why you getting a lot of these violent individuals that don't give a fuck about seeing a Hispanic or a disabled woman and beat their ass. Treat them like they not people.
Like they're not human.
Yeah. Where y'all getting that shit from? What gene is that? What is that?
We don't hear the land of the free anymore because they know.
That's weird, bro. So I want to petition to get that shit out of people's system, man. It's no need to have that type of thinking. It's a few things that you don't need. Now, in this country, we obviously don't like pedophiles. If you want to fuck a little kid, I don't think there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with you. And I think that if you feel like you're superior than other races in America, and you're white, mm-hmm. and you're willing to kill or get into a business and not hire black people or get into the government to where they can oppress black people, you're sick. It's other countries you can go to where you will be amongst your own color and it's all your color for the most part. Mm-hmm. We want to be exactly like we don't even listen. We just want the same opportunities to grow like we want to grow in this bitch. We don't give a fuck about you like that at all.
At the fuck all.
In no type of way. That's all. Shit, that's all I be on. I'm happy I'm black.
Like you said, got to be some type of evil or something, man, because they're carrying this energy with them. And we don't even know these people, but when they're around us, they act like we got past beef or something, you know, like,
Yeah.
what's up with y'all, man?
Yeah, what's the problem? Then I heard
Can I get my groceries too?
man, it's like, then I hear the white man being extinct. Shut the fuck up. How? How can a white man be extinct? We could have thought that about ourselves back in the, I'm surprised we made it with what's going on. Shit, you talking about
Now,
getting
there was a
extinct.
time when motherfuckers was talking about we was getting close to a point to be in that list now.
Listen, ain't no motherfucking white man being extinct.
Yeah, ain't no white man being extinct.
Y'all might want to move
They ain't gonna
out
let it
this
happen.
country.
They ain't gonna let it happen in this era. I promise you that.
I mean, it's not, man. Once if they extinct, we gonna be extinct, motherfucker. We gonna be extinct at the same time.
Yeah, if it go down like that, yeah.
It ain't. We
They talking
ain't.
about their numbers dropping. The percentage of the Caucasian man is like under 10% in the world, not just America. Well, we try to tell everybody.
I mean, that ain't on us. Have kids, motherfucker. Have some more kids. There's ways to do that.
Yeah, get it popping.
Shit, fuck is you talking about? That ain't got shit to do with us.
Remember, your great grandpappies and them had slaves and had them multiplying. Remember?
Man,
I
Thomas
wonder why we
Jefferson.
got so many people that look like us,
Thomas Jefferson was getting down.
getting busy.
Shit, that boy he was fucking his one of his slaves that his wife daddy fucked and had a baby. So it was basically his wife's sister.
Yeah,
But she was mixed. He beating that pussy up.
crazy word.
Motherfucker
Yeah.
came after him and he'd say shit like, fuck, y'all ain't gonna be in my business, and damn right I'm smashing both of them and my property.
For real. Get to work.
I'm back in something.
Yeah, like damn.
Yeah, so this been going on for, man, stop. They mad, bro. They mad for the simple fact that they thought we were gonna be what they said we were gonna be, and it wasn't nothing like that. It wasn't nothing like that. And you have to be a fool to even think that type of shit. Just like now, you have to been a fool to vote for Donald Trump and thought he was about you.
Exactly.
You know, it's just that, you know, and I get it. It's how can I say it? I get what you mean. I get being, you know, you got a party, you want to follow that party and all that. I get that. But what I don't get is the morality part of it. I don't get.
Right.
Yeah. And then some of these people that claim they're Christians or their religion, and you voting for Trump and you saying he's not a rapist, or, you know, he's not showing that he don't give a fuck about people. You know what I'm saying? Like talking to him in reckless ways. Dude made fun of a retarded reporter. And I'm sorry for saying retarded, but a disabled reporter. Like, you know what I'm saying? A stuttering one. And it's just like, dude, you ain't even showing this the type of president y'all want?
Yeah,
You want one to say grab him in the pussy and don't care?
he might need to look up sympathy and empathy.
Man, that nigga don't. This nigga, man, that just let me know that we have those people still alive. Like, I'm listening to him on this militia page, right? Well, this militia documentary on YouTube. Hold on, let me get Raz up in here. We're gonna do that next, Raz. Let me get them on up in here. But and I'm listening to him, and my thing is, it's just like these people that I work around. They talk a gang of shit like they know what the fuck they be talking about, just like a whole bunch of them supposed to been scientists back then saying that our brain was like a monkey brain that couldn't comprehend certain shit, and when goddamn it, you a straight person who a doctor, and this is what you saying, you got to be some type of ignorant motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I'm seeing these same militias, they got the straps. These motherfuckers are from the army. They army vets.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They on that level, and they talking Trump talk, and they talking stupid shit. Y'all only mad because black people and some gay people and his you call them illegal immigrants, but immigrants and illegal immigrants are gaining a foot in this country, when y'all as a whole, if you want to do percentages, is still have a foothold in it. Y'all just jealous, because if y'all was about that, y'all already be where y'all need to be at, for real.
Facts.
So what, y'all really don't have no reason to go to war. You just want to. You just want a reason to. And you, man, I'm looking at these people cribs. They got land. These motherfuckers ain't got a problem in the world.
Facts.
But they're mad. They want to military up and do. I'm like, man, y'all living pretty. What's those? Oh, that's a lot of acres y'all got right there. Why you mad again? What more do you want?
Yeah.
You're
I
ungrateful.
thought I was the only one peeping that.
Yeah. Look at them January 6th motherfuckers. Look at them, and look at them good. Like that's why I always say, nigga, they took vacation pay.
Yes.
To go do that. And people, motherfucker might not understand what I'm saying when I say that, though.
Yeah. They out there a whole week.
Paid. Going back to big cribs. I ain't saying mansions, but cribs that they happy about.
5-bedroom houses, people.
Yeah, acres.
Pools in the back and shit.
All the straps and all the ammunition. Got the underground crib and all. What? And what's wrong?
Dude had a room just for his weapon. Come on, man. How you struggling, bro?
I'm just looking. I'm just like, wow, y'all straight. And that's one thing I always, when I listen to people, man, when I hear them complaining, after I hear how much they should be happy about, because they only thing they complain about is the government and immigrants and shit that that ain't stopped nothing that they wanted to get out of their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't complaining about that. And I'm just like, wow. So it's just about y'all motherfuckers just want to complain about something. I guess that's the easiest thing, or whatever sickness you got leads you to that. Because, dog, slavery will never be again. I think we all slaves, to be honest with you.
In some type of shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think we slave to this crib. We slave to paying bills. We slave to a lot of things. We're just not slaves to motherfuckers on a regular, or being able to come beat our ass without nobody getting compensated from it. Because when it all comes down, if a motherfucker wrongly kill you, the only thing you can get is justice and paid. That's it.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to use that shit to get into the government and get your piece of the American dream in the government. So stop trying to stop people from getting part of the government. That's where we fucked up in the first place. You know, I get it. If it ain't you, that ain't you. I get it. But if it's some people that want to go up in there and get down, they not like you. They might not get fucked up there. They might make some changes, because some changes did happen. So, I'm off my rocket, man. Let's go ahead and get to this. You got a Louis Wood for us, fam? Uh-oh, we can't hear you.
LC. Gonna drop that Louis Wood.
No, we can't hear you, Raz. There, oh, I saw something move.
Still can't hear you, big bro.
I see it.
I know what fuck going on.
There you go.
System on there. But
There you go. Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right.
Hold on. Was you ready for it?
Oh, yeah, I've been ready for it.
All right. All right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. That's that Louis Wood or Louis Wood by my fam, LC Raz, man. What you got for us today?
All right, man. My name is Daryl. Yeah, I'm a cheating bastard. Yeah. I got my little shorty I live with. We stay together. Named Marissa. You know, she real cool. I ain't gonna lie. She don't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? We've been together for like 10 years, and she is a beautiful woman. I'm just a cheating bastard. I just like to go fuck other bitches sometimes. Now, I don't really have no affairs or anything. I call them that time hoes. That's why I call them that time hoes. Because we barely talking nothing like that. But you know, when it's that time, it's that time. So anyway, this particular night, it was that time hoe. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but chick, you know what I'm saying, she usually go out, you know, with her friends, you know what I'm saying? I know all the friends, and this was the day that she also goes out with her friends, you know what I'm saying? Because she think I'm going out with my friends. But it's that time hoe. So anyway, you know, kiss, you know, depart or whatever. And so, you know, so I go pick up my, you know, it's that time, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, tonight, you know, she want to go out to dinner and shit. And I'm like, cool, you know, we can go out. Because, you know, usually shit, like I say, my chick be at the club. She ain't in no restaurant. Anyway, we go to a little restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Downtown, nice little restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Duck off in the back, you know what I'm saying? So nobody won't be all in my business trying to see me and all that kind of shit, you know what I'm talking about? So we back there, we chilling, you know, eating, talking, and all that good shit. So I happen to get my ass up, you know, go to the bathroom, right? And as I'm going to the bathroom, I see my girl.
Oh, damn.
What I do? This is my little cheating ass get. I wasn't even mad. No shit. I'm like, what's this? Why my little cheating ass get? So I stroll to the bathroom, creep on back. So now I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to get up out of her. Cause I do like the girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't shit, but I do like the girl. She's a good girl, but damn. I ain't no shit out of getting daylight. So anyway, I'm getting back to the table. I'm trying, you know, I'm like, well, shit, we should pack this shit up and go ahead and go, you know, hotel, do we finna do, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and pack your stuff up. She was cool, ready to go herself. She's like, cool. She said, let her go to the bathroom, right? Right quick. So, oh, cool. She go to the bathroom. I mean, she ain't even get to the bathroom. She start fighting my girl at the table because that's her boyfriend.
Who's he fighting?
That's fucking my girl at the table.
Damn. Damn.
So the girl didn't even make it to the bathroom.
Damn.
You still there, LC?
Up, he froze.
He froze on. I was gonna ask him, did she pee on herself in the fight?
Damn, hold on. That's crazy.
He said the joke's on them.
Damn. He said he ain't even make it to the bathroom. He start fighting. We're gonna wait and see if we're gonna get on before we see what his question is.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to know where he going with this one, with the question, because, yeah, that's the tough spot. But like you said, you out doing your dirt. And shoot, maybe one of the other found out and reached out to the other and said, "Oh, they doing it like that." And I guess they was like, "Shoot, let's get our get back like that." And they probably was attracted to each other. And it was like, we're gonna keep doing what we do. I see they eating at this restaurant Saturday evening. You want to pull up? They probably just being petty.
Yeah. Wow. I was
It's
thinking,
like
man.
LC dropped that off and left us hanging.
Right. Come on, man. All right. Well, until he come back, we're going to see what he talking about. We're going to go to a real quick commercial break. We'll be right back, y'all.
It's real.
These niggas be watching with no consolation. It don't matter if you up and down, still gotta get to that paper. It get hot like the ops, niggas get cold like the winter. I move around in December, I'm in my bikes in November. I don't come back to September. New ice, new wave, sweating it out in the sun. I look good in the shade, working it out in the summer. You can tell that I'm paid. North Park popping tags. Females be peeping a nigga, but I don't mess with no niggas. I just go count up them figures. Can't worry about leeches, just worry about business. Just minding my business. For me and my people, can't mess with no haters. You niggas is evil. You niggas is fake. That smile is deceiving. Yeah. I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about them, I ain't worried about that. I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money. I ain't worried about them, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about them, I ain't worried about that. I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money. I take trips for a hobby, address hotel lobby, check my Eddie, pinpoint my location if you really tryna find me. Ball head, fresh beard, top tier, I'm so him. New kicks, new shades, got a bad chick, a red paint. I gotta keep it going, gotta run it up for a rainy day, gotta bag it up. Secure the bag, yeah, you know what's up. Talking down, I don't give a fuck. Slow down, I'm too trill, I'm flexing, you know it. From the mud, it's triple D, you know it. It's dirty. Talk to me nice when I come through. Eye contact, need to see you. Watch where you step when you walk through. 5-star meals when we dine too. Dress to impress when we eat too. Everything I say, yeah, it's really true. Big bottles, big toes, big toes. Oh yeah. Big tip, we do the most. What did you really say? No, I'm not really playing. I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about them, I ain't worried about that. I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money. I ain't worried about them, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about them, I ain't worried about that. I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money.
It's real.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, another pretty day. Bowling Green as far as St. Louis. It is officially barbecue weather. Vito banging that boy Tweez, huh? This is for Kings Highway. Hell no, you don't see no money where you be at. Fuck wasn't invited, motherfucker, don't go. What you said, and we were texting estimates. It is what it is, and make no mistakes. Goddamn club got where it starts too late. Overwhelmed by foo-foo, too grown to play. Enjoy setting with friends, some real Uno. Skip, reverse, change the color, draw for more. Now you don't see me, ain't no money, where you be at? Fuck, you gon' see me and they hate, where you be at? Now you don't see me as a sucker, where you be at? No, you don't see me if they trippin', where you be at? That part, that part, that part, that part.
When I step up in the place, that's guaranteed money. A lot of smiles and grins, but I don't see nothing funny. Had to cut them clowns short. No, I don't play dummy. Setting up the table, cause I know the meal is coming. I don't fuck with who you fuck with, I don't see the point. If I'm smoking big blunts, why you rolling joints? Never legal with the promos, the people choice champ for Bowling Green and Collinsville, I'm stamped. We laid a count, why you hating on me? Cause it's slated for me. Need to get up off your ass, you might get in my G. Stop supporting them lanes, put most high in the game. Stop that capping type shit and stop passing the blame. I can't fuck with no haters, I done did that way back. Heart open, no jack, but homie became straight rag. That's facts, so I move accordingly. Stay cornball free, man, you can't get close to me.
Hell no, you don't see me, ain't no money, where you be at? Fuck, you gon' see me and they hatin', where you be at? Now you don't see me as a sucker, where you be at? No, you don't see me if they trippin', where you be at? That part, that part, that part, that part.
You a fool, beat up banger.
That part, that part, that part, that part.
Yeah, I wanna hear that one.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Y'all know what time it is, man. Alright, man. This becoming my favorite part because I get to get some trivia out there with a little bit of what's going on today, man. So it's that time for what you talking about, the game show where confidence get applause and wrong answers get corrected in public, man. All right, round one. I don't know if Rad's gonna pop in. I know he is, but he probably got some internet, something going on over there, so he probably got to fix it. He'll pop back in, but we're gonna keep the show rolling. With round one questions, it's gonna be politicians and extremist support. Cause we want people to know, man, because people forget shit. Like this is one of the forgetful generations or times in our life. You know, at one point it used to mean something to know numbers by heart. You know what I'm saying? Now it don't. And, you know, I ain't gonna sit here and say I know a few numbers by heart, but I'm victim of it too. I'm a victim of a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, at one point, memory meant something. You know what I'm saying? Remembering certain things meant something. So when it comes to our government, we need to remember certain things and understand how we got to where we at right now. So round one is about politicians and extremist support. All right, Jay Waiters, here we go. When extremist hate groups publicly endorse a politician, what is the responsible Democratic response? A, ignore it. B, clearly and immediately denounce the support. B, quietly accept the votes. D, say no comment.
I'm really only going off my mental because I don't know what's in depth on that. Eyes looking, it seems like there's no comment for a while though.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go no comment, which is D.
All right. So I'm gonna say the question again before I say the answer. It's
Okay.
not no comment. I see where you going with it though. That's why I'm gonna read the question again. It says, when an extremist hate group publicly endorse a politician, so when a hate group like the KKK endorse a politician, what is the responsible democratic response to that? And I get what you saying. Most, well, I don't know about most, but somebody like Donald Trump would say no comment, or somebody who, that'll be their answer. But the key word is, what is the responsible democratic response? And that is clearly and immediately denounce the support. Because you can go vote for whoever you want. You know what I'm saying? They got a right to vote. Motherfuckers got a right to vote, so you can go vote for whoever you want. But unless you're not trying to denounce that, because they are on the list for terrorist groups to America. You know what I'm saying? So no comment is still like, why you ain't gonna comment on that? You should be like, I don't, I denounce them. I don't, I don't care if you say whatever votes. You can, if you vote for me, vote for me. I know it's about votes, but our country ain't about that. So you should denounce it, politician wise. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's saying. Question 2. Historically, why is public condemnation of hate groups important? All right, this is crazy. Historically, why is public condemnation of hate groups important? Meaning, why is publicly condemning KKK important? Historically, why is public condemnation of hate groups important? A, to protect campaign polling. B, to maintain legal immunity. C, to prevent normalization of extremist ideology. D, to avoid media attention. So, historically, why is public condemnation of hate groups important?
I would say to keep us aware, obviously, but can you say A and B for me again?
A is to protect campaign polling. B, to maintain legal immunity. That's A and B. C is to prevent normalization of extremist ideology. And D, to avoid media attention.
I would think C.
To prevent normalization of extremist ideology is correct. That's why you should, even if you truly, that's how stupid Trump is to me. You can denounce him and still fuck with him. All you gotta do is call him and tell him, or however you can get it to him. Because if they're being monitored, if they're truly a hate group, we should be able to find any connections between them and the president. You know what I'm saying? If we want to do that. But in plain sight, he could denounce him and still fuck with him.
Right. We wouldn't know.
Yeah, we wouldn't know. So for you to not denounce them, meaning we got people in our government and in our military that are on the racist side of the United States of America. So with him not even being able to do that, let you know where the country going.
Right.
All right. 3, extremist groups often seek what from political figures? Extremist groups often seek what from political figures? So you got to know this shit, man. You got to know this shit. A, policy drafts. B, public legitimacy. C, campaign donations. D, foreign aid. Extremist groups often seek what from political figures? So politicians, what do extremist groups want from them? You want me to say the answers again, or you got it?
I say it one more time for me.
All right. Extremist groups often seek what from political figures? A, policy drafts. B, public legitimacy. Public legitimacy. Campaign donations. D, foreign aid. And C was campaign donations. My bad.
That's a good one. What's A again?
Policy drafts.
I would think either A or C.
A or C, campaign donations. Nope. It's and this like straight trip off this legitimacy, man.
Wow.
That they were part of, that they are,
getting their name stamped pretty much.
Pretty much.
Damn.
They just want legitimacy.
I thought they was probably trying to bully, their way to get, certain things in their favor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All they need is legitimacy. And they can do what they do. Get away with shit.
Man, okay. I see what you're saying.
That's what they lost during the civil rights action, man. They lost legitimacy, man. They lost. At first, they could do that, and people was with them. Man. They was getting away with it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker could kill a white dude could kill a black dude and get away with it. But a black dude could not kill nobody and get away with it. They could get framed for a white person murder, and motherfucker wouldn't even give a fuck about it. Know they doing it, and they get away with it. That's not how it is no more. And it changed from the Civil Rights Acts. It took a while for it to change, but it changed, and it ain't all the way done, and that's obvious. But
yeah.
It is definitely frowned upon way more than it was before the Civil Rights Acts and all that. So that's what they doing now. All they want is that, because they don't have nothing else. That's why I say it's a sickness. They don't have nothing else but that. And it's nuts. It's weird. All right, round 2. Now we're about to get on Trump. Trump most famous lawsuits. All right. Question 1. Trump University legal case ended in. So Trump University legal case ended in, meaning What happened at the end of this case? A, Supreme Court victory. B, a criminal conviction. C, a multi-million-dollar fraud settlement. Or D, no legal consequences. Trump University legal case ended in what?
You know, he a slick joker, so I gotta ponder this one. He either messed around and got away with that shit, didn't nobody do nothing about it. Or he got convicted. It's either B or D.
Well, it's one thing I'm gonna say to you about Donald Trump, and you are correct on that. But I don't know why he did this one, but it ended in a multi-million-dollar fraud settlement. So he settled in court on this one.
Damn.
And my thing, what I was gonna say is he don't like to admit that he's wrong.
Wow.
But he definitely frauded them. He whatever they found, he knew that he did it, so he settled out of court. So remember that. That was Trump University. All right. Writer E. Jean Carroll successfully sued Donald Trump for E. Jean Carroll, she a writer who successfully sued Donald Trump, a woman, for A, tax evasion, B, defamation related to sexual assault accusations, C, campaign finance violations, D, housing discrimination. Writer E. Jean Carroll successfully sued Donald Trump for this.
B.
Defamation related to sexual assault accusation, yes. He won that case. Said the woman looked just like his wife, so he was attracted to her with his line, man. Y'all was so slow. Question 3. The New York civil fraud case focused on allegations of. The New York civil fraud case focused on allegations of. The New York election interference, A. B, real estate evaluation inflation. C, foreign lobbying. D, social media manipulation. The New York civil fraud case focused on allegations of what?
He old school, so I'm gonna go B.
And you are correct. Real estate valuation inflation. That's what he was caught for fraud for. Being not honest with them fucking numbers, as usual. All right. Round 3. We're gonna talk about these motherfuckers who we're gonna get on the motherfuckers who sacked the Capitol, who had vacation pay at that time. What was constitutional about January 6th? All right. Question 1 on here. The Constitution protects peaceful protests under which amendment? First Amendment, Second Amendment, hold on, Fourth Amendment, or 10th Amendment?
Oh, shoot. Second Amendment.
Nope. First Amendment. Well, that's the very First Amendment. All right. So, the Constitution protects peaceful protests under that amendment. Question 2. forcibly entering the U.S. Capitol to stop certifications of an election is considered what? A, protected speech. B, a constitutional audit. C, criminal obstruction of government proceedings. D, legislative protest.
I would say C.
And you are correct. A criminal obstruction of government proceedings. That is that's a crime.
Yeah.
All right. Which branch of government? Now let's just trip off this too, because I hope y'all hearing Trump trying to nationalize elections. Federalize the election, nationalize it, which sounds stupid, but he is executive branch. Okay, that's who he is. So, which branch of government certifies presidential election results? Judicial, executive, legislative, or the military? It definitely ain't the military. We know that.
Yeah, I know that for sure. Executive, right?
Negative, brother. It's legislative. Which branch of government certifies presidential elections? Remember that. Legislative. Listen, this one thing I'm gonna have to. We got to get in our. Listen, I know if you don't care, and I ain't saying it like that. I'm just saying we should, as Americans who vote, and as Americans, period, you should know why the three branches work. That is what checks each other, so they won't. They know it's gonna be corruption. You can't sit here and when people say, "Oh, it's corrupt," yeah, we know that it's power up there. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's gonna be corruption up there, but that's why they created the legislative, judicial, and executive. All of them check each other. You know what I'm saying? The judicial interprets, the law. So when you come to the judge, they put they got the three juries that are people who should be in your community who actually, you can't say, oh, well, the judge, no, the jury made that decision that you were guilty. These are your peers, even though if your peers are racist, them your peers. That's where you at. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that judge supposed to be making sure that the proceedings go to the point of the Constitution so you can get a fair trial. Executive is the ones who really in control of the country. They are the power. That's who the people voted to be in there. So they can use their power to push the country where they want it to go, but they have to pass shit through the legislative. You know what I'm saying? Of duly people who we voted for to get in there to represent what we want in the country. People who feel like us. That's the legislative. Congress, senators, House of Representatives, and all of them motherfuckers. Judicial are the judges and all of them motherfuckers. And executive are the motherfuckers who, how can I say it? That's why you can see ICE is from executive. You get what I'm saying? FBI, executive. But they still have to go to the states and abide by the state rules because that's the 10th Amendment. That's why I brought up the 10th Amendment. You get what I'm saying? The 10th Amendment says that they don't have to go, states don't have to go by federal rules. Or if they don't have to, I ain't gonna say go by them, they don't have to press them. They don't have to, you know what I'm saying, go by them or help them go by it. If they come into if like ISIS come into your state. You don't have to, as far as police and all of them, and even you as a citizen, you don't have to listen to them if you don't want to. And that's real talk. That's why you have to have a warrant from the state. You have to have all these things before you can do certain things. It's to check. So what Trump, and I'm finding out when it comes to the executive, if you weaponize certain people in the judicial, judges, what you call them people, the people who represent your state, who like they go against every criminal, your attorney general of your state, that's executive.
I got you.
So Trump can take them out and put whoever he want in, and now he's part of judicial. If he got the judges, you know what I'm saying? But if you the attorney general of your state,
yeah, he got the judges. He got a lot of judges in there. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So, and then in the legislative, he got all of the Republicans.
Damn.
Or most of them at least. So he got too much. It wasn't supposed to be like that. Like consciously you have to not do that. That's why if you peep, some before him, Obama, George Bush, all of them, they also elected people who wasn't part of the party or wasn't 100% on their part, because you have to be checked or assumed and look like you being checked. We know Barack couldn't do everything he wanted to do, right, because the system was working. Now, with Trump, that is what you call corrupt. He's corrupt the system because he's a corrupt individual. That's just what he is. So this is why when we were talking about he's different than Kamala Harris, Kamala's going by the Constitution and not looking to, everybody gonna get, the power thing, you can't talk about that. We know it's about power because it's the president. Who wants to be the president of America? You get what I'm saying? You want the power of that. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you say, you can say you want to help the country and all that. Yes, that's part of it, but you're human, motherfucker. Even if you don't want power, you're going to get it.
Yeah, you're going to get it at that position. Yeah.
And you need to know how to use it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, he know how to use it, and the only way he know how to use that shit, Donald Trump, Kamala, Joe Biden, Obama. I can't, when it get to the Republicans, I kind of skeptical on speaking on them because they did some diabolical shit within they shit. I'm just saying. George Bush with the 9/11 shit. Go back to Ronald Reagan with bringing drugs and crack into the motherfucking black community. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just saying. That's why I don't, but they wasn't, to me, I wasn't, I can't say that though. But I say this. I see something in this guy that's more diabolical and more in our time to where it's dangerous with what he's doing. And I just want to point it out that because people don't get that, they talking about a lot of shit that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when we were doing the civil rights shit, we was actually Donald Trump on the right side of the shit, taking people to the Supreme Court. You know what I'm saying? Doing that type of shit, fighting and say, okay, yeah, this means this, but yeah, you got the 10th Amendment to, you don't have to do it, but if the executive gotta come in and save people from being blown up at churches, little girls getting blown up at churches, that's the American people. We are citizens of here. So yes, that's when the federal's supposed to come in and help, not backwards like ICE.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they even using that wrong. And people ain't understanding that shit, or they are understanding it and trying to get it back to something that's not going to ever happen again. Ever. Okay? So now this last question. It's the GOAT question. History edition. And this is why I'm saying this, man. Because when I say the sickness of individuals, there are people who are in the military. These are people who are politicians. Mm-hmm. These people are in these places. So let me do the GOAT question for you. And this just I ain't gonna give you no multiple choices on this. I'm just gonna give you hints. And I'm pretty sure, you know, this is something that happened a while ago though. He was a U.S. Army veteran who became radicalized by anti-government ideology. He carried out the deadliest act of domestic terrorism in American history before 9/11, using a truck bomb targeting a federal building. Last one. Well, yeah, that was it. That was the hints. And one more hint. It happened in Oklahoma City.
Say the question again for me, Tweety.
He was a U.S. Army veteran who became radicalized by anti-government ideology. He carried out the deadliest act of domestic terrorism in American history before 9/11, using a truck bomb targeting a federal building, and it happened in Oklahoma City.
I don't know his name. I think I know the scenario. Well, the situation that happened, I should say, but I don't know his name.
Okay, remember this name, because this is the sickness that you have to watch out for when it comes to these guys. His name, Timothy McVeigh.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't got that one.
Killed over 109 people in the federal building, including children, just because he felt, well, I say this, just because he fell into the anti-government situation because they were looking out for black people, because they couldn't strangle and be racist or prejudiced to black people. That's why he was angry and blew up a whole federal building.
Great.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, in this country, I'm gonna be real with you, and I get it. This is the thing that comes when it comes to America, right? You don't want to take away anybody's rights, and this is what I'm gonna say to you. You don't really, when it comes to right-wing propaganda and anti-government sentiment, when it has to do with hurting people or making people look less than human beings, it should be punished. And if it's in the Constitution, it should be that we are a diverse country. We're not a white country. We're not a black country. You know what I'm saying? We are a diverse country. Our Constitution needs to dictate that. And my thing is, we are happy with immigrants coming over here legally, but at the same time, we don't mind if they come over here illegally if they are on a path to becoming legal, because people listen, to get into America legally, everybody can't do that.
Right.
I know we're American and we was born here, so we don't know shit about that.
Exactly.
We wasn't born outside the country where maybe it was super bad. Cause I don't know. I ain't trying to go to another country and live right now, unless until retirement type shit. But for somebody to come over here illegally, it don't mean that they're doing it to make crime, because they don't even make sense, because they'll get killed so quick. You know what I'm saying? They get fucked up real quick doing crimes. But so I'm not looking at everybody who getting in illegally is on. I can't speak on that. All I know is if it's sanctuary cities in Minnesota and they're Mexican or African, wherever they coming from, it's a long way from the Mexico border to get to Minnesota.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if it's people there that's being sanctuary because they have the right as a state to do it, Trump so racist, he used that to kill American citizens and to terrorize legal immigrants who are actually citizens, who was actually born citizens, but they look like they're Mexicans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just because they got a certain look.
Yeah, or Somalians.
Yeah.
So my thing is, man, understand that this is, though I know we will never go into that type of situation, and hopefully people in their right minds know that would never, you can't go backwards on it. That's like just like we got phones and TVs. It's certain shit you can't go back on. And slavery would definitely, to go back to slavery, this motherfucker will have to like go down the drain, like all the way down the drain, to where it's no work around this bitch. It's shit fucked up, and I mean it's on that level. And then before that level come, a motherfucker die before that. A motherfucker will, let me rephrase that. A motherfucker will kill before that.
Before all that, yeah.
That's what I meant. A motherfucker will kill before all that. So it's no point of that part of America to be even working. It's really about money right now. Yeah. And my thing is, we really don't know how long. And this going, we don't know how long this earth really gonna be here. People don't even think about that shit at all.
Right.
These motherfuckers opening up shit. You seeing hurricanes and tsunamis and earthquakes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, like a simple shift could turn this country and this earth, this world, to something totally motherfucking different than you knew.
Right.
So you have to.
They out there manipulating kids, and things backfire when you mess with them.
I'm just saying, and we don't know. You know what I'm saying, motherfuckers? We really, in reality, we don't know. That's why when you see shit that you do, like you spoke up, hey, this shit can turn a whole other situation if your mind not right to who you putting in that motherfucking White House. And not holding them up to what's been going on. Y'all motherfucking racist president motherfuckers been getting money and continue to get money and come out right, because you got your little guns, you got your acres, so you been living your dream. What's the point of taking from other people that lives in America, that's adding to America value? That's my only question to these people when it comes to that. And I understand that they don't have no clue because they sick in the head to me. And I'm going to keep pointing that out. You're sick.
Yeah, they need help. They need to be in the mental.
In the mental crib. In the mental, yeah, all that motherfucker go in the church and shoot up some black people because they black. What? In the church.
Yeah. Why are they thinking like that?
What's the problem? What is your issue?
And see, when things go down like that, why they don't check the family members and the people they hang out with and the churches or wherever they worship? They don't check all that.
Nah.
Because these people learning it from somewhere. You just ain't read 2 books. Nah. And then you just overnight, you just, nah. Somebody teaching you this from somewhere.
And it has to be, because if you trip, man, I just couldn't understand. I can't fathom a person like hating somebody that bad. Like even when it was with black people, it's like, man, like, why would you hate somebody that bad just because they don't look like you? I'm not understanding that. But it's a pre-concept of hate on both ends. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, these motherfuckers did us like that. Fuck these motherfuckers and this and that. But y'all don't trip off the motherfuckers who were they same color who died too.
Yeah.
Who didn't want to, who was like, nah, I don't think like these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or nah, I'm gonna die with you. They gonna whip my ass, I'm gonna get my ass whooped too. You know what I'm saying? Or because it was black people didn't want to get their ass whooped. That's why they put the straps out on their ass. Like, you know, I ain't finna get my ass whooped. I'm gonna kill you. All of us are gonna go down today.
Today.
You know what I'm saying? So it's no disrespect to either one of them people. As long as you did your shit and it worked. But you need that. You need the peaceful and you need the motherfucker who gonna put a hole in the motherfucker.
Yeah. Need that balance.
You need that balance. You know what I'm saying? So my thing, that's why I grew out of that bullshit, because it's like, man, I did my history. You know, I looked at what led to the Civil War, and it wasn't motherfucking, well, Nat Turner was a little part. He was a part of it too, but the big part of it was some white boys.
Yeah.
And his sons. Shit, they started that shit. They the ones who went somewhere, came with they people and was kicking ass for the black people and got hung. And before he got hung, he stood on what the fuck he said. And got hung after saying, I don't know exactly, I do know what he said, but I can't repeat it. But it had something to do with, I'm dying today for the black people liberty type shit. And didn't give a fuck. Then after that, that's when the Civil War started. Because it's like, you have to look at the character of an individual more than the skin color. And I heard that from somebody who name was Martin Luther King.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So always, man, just as far as us as a people in this America, if you don't want to be here, just be honest and leave, go somewhere else and whatever. I ain't telling you to do that, but I'm just saying, if you don't like it here, then I believe you should keep that to yourself to a point. You know what I'm saying? But if you are here living your life comfortable as a motherfucker, you got acres, you can take vacations, you can go hunting on your own property or on your own people's property. You got all the guns in the world.
4-wheelers, boats, fishing.
All that shit.
We at work every day.
Wives. You know what I'm saying?
Happy my birthday January 7th. So January 6th, I was like, what the hell? I didn't know what the word, bruh. I thought it was over for the United States, bruh. Because I was like, what the hell going on, man? Because I didn't know if some more of them was coming.
Bro.
We didn't know what the hell was going on. Now, if we would have got that close, our people would have got that close.
Oh,
they would have snipers out, the army,
Oh,
The Marines.
man, listen. They was tripping, bro.
If we would have been out there, how you heard it?
And my thing, I'm gonna say this, bro. It would have been more the state police. It wouldn't have been the National Guard, or it might have been because Biden was in, man. Kamala and them was in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, if we would have been up there, we wouldn't have done that.
No, not at all.
We wouldn't have done that.
But if we would have did those type of antics,
oh, it'd have been over.
They would have handled us.
Oh, they would have did way more than what they did there.
They've still been talking about this in the headlines right now.
Oh, yeah.
We've still been in court. All that.
Still been in jail.
All that.
So
with nobody parting shit
at all. When you ain't lying. And just peep what you just said.
Yeah.
Wasn't important shit.
They wasn't parting. He wasn't parting shit.
Shit. So I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, man. So, but remember, man, Timothy McVeigh, one of the biggest terrorist attacks before 9/11, blew up a truck, Oklahoma City, federal building, killed over 100 motherfuckers with children included. Turned out by the radical right, calling him on the racist shit. You know what I'm saying? That old white supremacy bullshit. Got his head fucked up like he ain't shit. Like y'all gotta be beating or hanging a black person, or somebody that's not white. That makes you powerful. Stop. That's a sickness, man. So
yeah.
I just want people to understand what we dealing with, and when they keep trying to figure out why, quit asking why. This is just a part of America. I ain't saying, my thing is you have to vent people, and you have to look at them for who they are, and you gotta, when it comes to the president, only thing you can do is do your research on what's out there, and then actually listen to what he say. You can look at his demeanor. Anybody who is that rude in front of the world, like it's not, like he don't care, you got to think about that, man. Presidential is represented, not just it's a position, it's represented.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to represent it, and my thing is y'all let this as the representation of America, and I'm not proud of it. Because I thought we came a long way from this bullshit. I thought y'all, as Republicans, was better than this. I ain't gonna lie. This is the Republican Party. Can you believe it?
Yeah. This
is the Republican Party. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. But I have to. I can see. I believe it. It's because the base of y'all party, y'all was aiming to get them more centralized. Before Trump, the Republicans had John McCain, bro. John McCain was their Republican nominee. He was in the middle in Republic. You know what I'm saying? So he lost against Barack because, it was just that time. That time in life.
Yeah.
But after that, once John McCain was the last motherfucker who ran as the primary besides Trump, because Barack symbolism and his family symbolism was what the people who mental fucked up. That fucked them up even more. Like they had to look at it and like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Something wrong. That motherfucker made up, he couldn't, birth certificate, he a terrorist. It's like, damn, y'all start making up. So, now, you know what I'm saying? And look where they at now. And they so sick, they can't see nothing but that. After a while, bro, I start hearing, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta say this. Bro, I always used to hear black people talk about the government all the time. Never white people. Never. Unless they was like fucking with us type shit.
Yeah.
the little what you call it, conspiracies and all that type of shit. Never heard it from white people, bro. Never. Soon as Obama get in, they sounding like us.
Yeah.
And I'm just tripping. I'm like, damn, they talking like how I heard black people talk about.
Because just because it was gonna be a steady shift, you see what I'm saying? They wanted to be, you know. Remember? Yeah, I voted for Barack. Remember? We hung out. Remember? I'm with you. And then if it would have kept being, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now they blended back with they.
Nah. So.
Yeah.
This is all. It all makes sense to me when it comes to that these motherfuckers is only tripping off race. You know, so to that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and go to that No Crumbs Coalition rule for life. This rule 4. Not everybody you love is meant to go where you're going. Reinvention changes your taste, your tolerance, and your direction. Some relationships were built for survival seasons, not elevation seasons. Growth will expose who was connected to your comfort and who is aligned with your future. Don't force old dynamics to fit your new mindset. You're not abandoning people, you're honoring who you're becoming. Some folks will clap for the old you and feel threatened by the evolved you. Bless them, love them from a distance if you must, but never shrink your evolution to maintain a connection that can't grow with you. And amen.
That's solid right there.
All day, man. We about to get up out of here. It's 6:52, man. Y'all heard what we said, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna keep. You tune in to Louis Wood Radio on the Philosophy Show. You gonna hear it, but in reality, you know what I'm saying? Tap into our social media and all that because we'll see in the next 4 years where we gonna be at, man. I'm hoping. You know, he gonna be the president for the next 4 years. That's obvious, unless you know some shit happen.
Yeah, but we gotta watch this flick, man.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna say is, man, let's not normalize civilians getting killed by ICE. Period. Anymore, no more at all. Let's not normalize going against what made the Constitution great for all people in America. All people. Let's not make that something. And all the people that's anti-government, you know, that's like right now, I have to be anti-government because I'm not for what this administration doing. But I am for the Constitution and I am for democratic oversight because that's what our country was founded on. You know what I'm saying? That's what got us our freedom. You know what I'm saying? So open y'all minds, man. Quit getting sucked up by social media if it ain't helping us better ourselves. All you motherfuckers who lost money on the minority shit getting taken away, say something. Don't feel bad because you were getting something that other people weren't getting back in the day.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad because of that. Don't think that this country didn't need that when it did. When it does. Is it a better country now? We can say yeah, but that don't mean you don't need that motherfucker pulling that motherfucker ear saying, yeah, let some black people in your business. That don't mean that. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean they don't have to have that. We gotta have that, man, because if you don't, our past tell us that we got to have that. Okay? So that's all I'm gonna say on that, man. Jay Waiters, bro, what you gotta say to the people?
Hey, man. Keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. Look left, look right. Keep your mind open, keep your eyes open. Keep it sight.
Say it again, my brother. All right, man. We about to get up out of here. We will see y'all next week, man. All love, fam.
Footprint of that ass.
Go put my gas.
Man, I appreciate you bringing me to the Big D, fam. It's everything I thought it would be.
Man, I just remember being in the loop, and I was like, man, you come to the D, man, you'll see what I'm talking about, man. And I'm glad you got to come out, man. And it's just the beginning, Tweezy, I promise you, man.
She say she like the ride. She slid in my ride. She made me wanna. Shorty not basic, only penthouse views. Lips like some honey, got me lost in the mood. She slid in my ride. She say she like the ride. Little sexy a model. Instagram rich. Put that on the Bible. She gon' get this. She say she like the ride. She slid in my ride. Hop in the whip, baby girl. You know we good. No Diddy, no Drake. Let's get that understood. Might be some baby auto. A little smack and a little tussle, no fist though. You know what's happening. Take the week off, queen. We going places. Paris, Monaco, palaces. Don't pack your shit. I know you got me on the back end. Oh, you gon' bring that one friend. Double down on that then. Just pop the clutch, don't give a fuck. I'm gon' keep it up, yeah. That weed smoke, that honey pack, gonna test the nut, yeah. You sex fuck, you sex fuck, you sex fuck, you sex fuck. That weed smoke, that honey pack, gonna test the nut, yeah. Shorty not basic, penthouse view. Just like some honey, got me lost in the mood. She slid in my ride. She say she like the ride. Little sexy a model. Instagram rich, put that on the Bible. She gon' get this. She say she like the ride. She slid in my ride.
Come up in my way, just me and you. No interlude. Come bless my mood. She hopped in my ride. I took her for a ride. Like Motorola, I've been through. I ass so bad, I'm talking so loud. She took me for a ride. It caught me by surprise. She got that super wet, yeah, that good. Only time she hit a nigga up is for the good juice. Made it super soaker, that slip and slide, it's understood. You can drip on me, but not on my seats, and we all good.
Shorty not basic, penthouse view. Just like some honey, got me lost in the mood. She slid in my ride. She say she like the ride. Little sexy a model. Instagram rich, put that on the Bible. She gon' get this. She say she like the ride. She slid in my ride. She say she like the ride. She say she like the ride. She say she like the She say she like that.